My name is Omotola, and I'm going to be taking the news in Nollywood for you this week. Tana Adelana, an actress and movie producer, has urged President Bola Tinubu to address Nigerians' rising hardships.
Hardships. Everybody is urging presidents to address hardships. But I don't think the president is going to address more than he has addressed, even though I think it's a bit controversial. His address is a bit controversial. Baron.
Well, I don't know.
No comment.
I guess not like no
Baron,
comment.
you're being political.
No, I'm not. You know, the president probably has some things up his sleeves. I'm hoping, you know, so the people would keep asking him and urging him to do better. And considering the recent protest and all that, it would be wise of the president and the people around him, you know, to do better. He has acknowledged the hardship, you know, but it is more than acknowledging. It is more about reducing that hardship for the people of Nigeria, basically.
Nigerian actress Regina has found herself on the wrong side of the courts of public opinion after preaching against violence during the ongoing nationwide End Bad Governance protests.
So it's her opinion.
It's her opinion.
And she has right to it. And again, you know, we discussed this last week. There's no... See, protest is a valid activity. It's everybody's right in Nigeria. It is in our constitution. And we all go by the Nigerian constitution. And if protest is there, then everybody or anyone who feels agitated over anything has the right, you know, to protest. But why should every protest in Nigeria lead to violence?
Because we
so
don't
if
protest,
somebody is saying,
we
please,
just riots.
So if someone is saying, please, this is a protest, just make it a protest and don't make it violent, why should the person be thrown under the bus?
Baron, you are speaking English, because people that are on the streets, it's you that is calling it protest. It's riots. So when you are protesting, it's very difficult to, you know,
it's a very thin line.
Yeah,
the lines
in
Nigeria, it's a very thin line.
Very easy. It's not just Nigeria, actually.
I feel
it's
like
not just Nigeria, everywhere.
We are seeing what is happening in the UK.
Yeah, it's not just Nigeria.
It's
when people are angry, when protest usually is born out of anger. But when people are too angry, anything can happen. That's why personally I don't go out when it's time for protest. I just go cover what is happening and come back to my house and write the news. You know, as a good journalist.
Smart move.
As a good journalist.
Yes.
Actor and broadcaster Patrick Dale has stated that he will not leave the entertainment industry since it is in the grip of Satan.
The grip of Satan.
Grip of Satan. According to him, he said that he has given his life to Christ, so some of the roles he played in Oloture was against his belief. I just feel like if he was not comfortable with it, he should have rejected it.
But I think the interview was done with Mighty.
Yes, with QEDNG.
Yeah, with QEDNG. And I think he also went for that to say that it's work. Your work has to be different from
your personal life.
And it's not as if in the work that's what you are necessarily promoting. Somebody has to play the bad guy roles. That's the reality.
I mean,
everybody can be good.
It's work.
Again, this was something we raised last week, but with a different person. And when we were discussing about interpretation of roles, where Momi said, I mean, she would act nude if it follows the story, if it must be translated,
if it's relevant to
the story, she will do that, you know. But I think most of our audience, most of them, I'm sorry, I might also come under the bus, but hey, it is what it is. I think most of them, are always trying to be holier than even the Pope. You know.
But you know.
Okay, I'll give you another example. Okay. I'll give you another example. About 5, 7, 6 years ago, I think the second or the third edition of Big Brother Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. Either Big Brother Nigeria, the final Big Brother Africa.
Okay.
And that was when the shower hour was available.
Yeah, no, that was Big Brother Africa.
Now, the Nigerians are the ones who are clamoring and shouting and going on social media, writing on Facebook. It is wrong. It is wrong. Shower hour is wrong. I was privileged to see the information of the infographics of those that watch across the world, and the Nigerians are the highest. People from Nigeria, the ones watching this thing, yet you go online and shouting blah blah blah. This is the truth. The truth must be told at some point. So people sometimes, you know, want to prove want to be quite holier than thou. What is it? What is it? Is it not you and I both know these things? It's just interpretation of roles, interpretation of somebody's character, not necessarily that person. So why should you hold that person for it or something? So if the man feels he's now a born again Christian and he doesn't want to take up some roles, well, it's his personal opinion.
And he didn't even say that he wasn't going to take up roles. So he simply said that yes, he's not. This is not necessarily. This is not his belief. He's just clarifying. That's all. Because really,
again, he had to clarify because of the people.
Yes, because of where we are.
Exactly.
The same people that watched and liked.
You know.
But you have to make a case for younger people, younger audiences. Though younger audiences shouldn't be watching.
So when you say younger audiences,
okay, so I remember that as a child.
No, there are ratings to these films.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
If your parents cannot stop you or cannot help you not to watch some things, am I supposed to be the one to do that?
Baron, do you know what this?
The NFVCB have ratings.
Yes, now
most of these, the enlightened ones.
Now
some of the ones we've had in this house at different point, I know they take their films for ratings, but people don't take their film for ratings, or they say there's one bottleneck. Procedure or something, and then somebody's see, the idea is when the film is rated, if it's rated PG, you know what it is. If it's rated 13 plus, you know what it is. So you can I mean, if you failed as a parent, you can put it on us, you can put it on the filmmaker, you can put it on whoever is putting it on the TV. Baron, and that's the truth.
Baron, but we used to sneak and watch these things when we were young.
So again, is it your fault?
No, I'm not saying it's my fault.
So which one is what we would watch? There's this thing.
I agree with
the truth is, okay, so NFVCB is fighting against selling of pornographic CDs and all that, and trying to reduce,
because you can't control that anyway.
I mean, so you can try to reduce it or not. But again, Google came out. X-rated videos. Nigerians watch most. They search most. What are we saying?
Nigerian women say top that list.
Do you understand?
Nigerians.
So you wonder exactly what we are talking about here.
Nigerian women, the highest visitors on many of these sites.
I mean, because I don't watch something does not necessarily mean I should castigate whoever is watching. It's your choice. Watch it. So if I want to watch plus 18, I mean, I'm way older than 18, so it's fine for me to watch anything plus 21 self.
Yeah. Plus 50.
Baron, don't watch. Baron, don't watch.
Bimbo Ademoye and Timini react as VJ Adam hits back at them with his own loved up snapshots with Juliet Ibrahim.
I'm just loving this I don't even know whether to call it triangle or rectangle or square.
It's something looking like rectangle.
No, but it's a really funny, because a lot of people see these things and believe it. They take information on the way it's presented. Not necessarily, it's not open to interpretation for a lot of people. And, people are just catching fun. At least I want to think that that's what it is.
Bimba's been quite explicit about it. I mean, she noted on our YouTube page that it's watch out for a new film with Timine Egbuzi. So if that thinking person would, I'm sorry, but I think you would know that it's a film. So if Vijay Adams is doing that with Juliet Ibrahim probably in the movie, and Bimba is asking Vijay Adams to do a photo shoot with Juliet, and they're promoting the movie. So you are wondering who is...
Some people will start on social media and end it on social media. They don't need to go anywhere to go and confirm.
Do you understand? But I mean...
Nigerian actress and producer of the popular film titled Eni Olorunmo has cried out again as the director she gave her film to direct is yet to pay her. I'm sorry, I thought producers pay.
See, many of these relationships are...
So I'm yet to understand.
Difficult to probe because you don't know the backstory. True, you don't know what the story is. You don't know if somebody's just coming out to cry out, does not the person first to talk about this, say it, first to report. You can't tell what's going on in the back end. You don't know what the original story is. Maybe she's trying to get, or maybe somebody's trying to get something, or maybe there was a contract somewhere that somebody breached. You never can tell, and that's why I don't like to get into issues right in the middle of it. You don't know what has transpired. You know what has been said. You just enter the issue because somebody has come to social media. So this is a topic that nobody can dissect effectively.
Mr. Bond will always say, if you have an issue, take it off social media. Treat it personal.
Court of public opinion. Everybody wants to,
I think my first question to our guest today would be, please, who pays who?
That is a very
Does
good
the
question.
producer pay the director, or the director pays the producer.
producer.
I just want clarity for that. I don't want to.
Our guests will be able
Maybe our guests will be able to
it.
trash it and just tell us
Worry,
without necessarily
not
going
maybe,
into this
it's
whatever
not
it
maybe,
is with
Byron, it's not maybe.
with these people. Yeah, but I mean, because I'm trying to figure my head around it. I know producers, most producers in Nigeria are responsible for sourcing for funds and all that, and they pay the directors, they pay the actors, and other cast and crew members. So I'm wondering,
just give money to go and and produce the film as an executive producer, and the director is also doubling as maybe an associate producer on the project. I'm just saying, I'm not saying
so
that's
who
what
is
happened.
supposed to pay
So,
who?
and no, the returns now, at the end of the day, when you've done the film, you make all the money, make the film nice, do
The
all the
funds
marketing.
don't go to the director.
Byron, you don't
I'm
know
trying
what
to
they
understand
signed. You don't
this.
know what they signed. It were not there.
Okay,
We've not seen the
I think
contract.
our guests will be able to enlighten us more.
Amongst other things.
Obviously,
Yeah.
obviously.
So stay tuned, Lagos. Do not change that dial. We'll be right back with our spontaneous guests after the short break.